You gotta shoot at 60 frames per second.
Come on, that.
They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. As if they make the wrong move it cautious. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up, I'm about to bullshit. They see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my body, real niggas right beside me. Damn right, I brought my army, going up like a rocket, and can't nobody stop me. These niggas garbage, so watch your mouth, boy. Coming all black, slithering house, call me mouth, boy. I'm off the hip like a cowboy. I'm a king, you should bow, boy. Shorty like that, man, you cut up. Nothing I can handle. 144 in the booth, going to Rambo. Niggas do you dirty like a stick in a bando. That's why I play the corner like a bum with a banjo. I'ma lead by example. Keep on sobbing, got this bitch off the hand, got the juice, got the drip, about to hit the bitch with the salt. It ain't rap, it's assault. Can't taste a bitch unless you with the coke. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. As if they make the wrong move it cautious.
One West, one West, one West, one West, one West.
Coming up on my bullshit. I do it how a veteran be. You better than me. I'm Reggie at the edge of the key. It's all money, no honey. Think you settle and see. You locked up, fucked up, and it's back to the streets. It's One West. You can check the residency. I reside with soldiers died on the soles of their feet. Cause there's death before designer. Ain't no coward in me. Cause I'm cold as a bitch's shoulder. You ain't calling a week. Get the cooking on this beat. Hope you like it well done. Got them killers rolling with me and they all red rum. Got you fuckers scared some. Get the banging on this beat till my fucking head numb. Black Glock, red drum, black and yellow air ones. Homie, you ain't got a vest. I suggest you wear one.
Told these niggas we was going up. They was doing a lot of talking. Now these niggas ain't saying shit.
Feeling like a legend in this shit, lil nigga. I'm past veteran. Never feeling third, lil nigga. I'm past second. Guns, I gotta have them all like Ash Ketchum. Shotty break a nigga ribs up like his wife left him. We all steppin', kill you with kindness cause I'm dead nice. That 5'7" put you 6 feet, not talking height. That judge giving out 5, but you doing life. These hands are rude GPS, a mean right. That's mean right, we build different, you know the vibes. And we stamped it authentic, we notarized. I keep a 144 because I know a kind. Noah's Ark, you know I'm with animals when we flowin' by. We back again, no cap, when I'm with Cap again. Yeah, they say they want smoke until we matching them. Everything righteous, so you know when we get back at them, you get hit up with a K, but no acronym. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. These niggas claiming that they bullshit. These niggas better move it cautious. As if they make the wrong move it cautious. You see me, they like, ooh, keep on shopping. I'm on my way up and they ain't gon' stop it. They say they wanna hit that raw shit. Coming up on my bullshit.
West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I be One West to the death till they bury me. One West till they bury me. I'm One West till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he a domino. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical, guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one West rising to prominent. Cause I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. A showstopper, been as proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm growing them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's working mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire. Around with me, and I had them niggas spin like a tire. Down the deep, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to ignite, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UP. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me. I be one West to the death till they bury me. I'm one West till they bury me.
Yeah, on 44 shit, you know what I mean? Busy man, busy man. Look, when that shit drop, you step all the way on their neck, step on their neck and their head with that shit.
Fine then, I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it, got it out the mud, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He nice, but he don't show them skills. How I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel. How I work the wheel. They mad, up too solid, circle tight, yeah. Vacuum seal, no they want my life. I ain't worried, I got rank for real. I got real soldiers, kill for me, nigga. Watch yourself. They say you been in beast mode lately. You is not yourself. When you dropping that fire, precious marriage, they inquiring. They can't stop what's coming, but I see them conspiring. Cross the line, them firing. This bitch here, finna break the spin on kindness. I don't trust you, circle small. You can keep your features. Me and my niggas don't keep no secrets. In the field like Jeepers Creepers. Say they want some smoke, dawg. Try I brought these chimney sweeps. Coming like we coming, you can't even cap. These niggas don't run it like we run it, bitch. Don't even start. Bitch, I'm with my niggas till the end, till death do us part. So if you wanna leave, you can leave, bitch. Bless your heart, fine then. I ain't show no mercy, we gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't like bolt cutters. You cannot play both sides, gotta choose your colors. See him throwing that one up with that W, that's my blood, bro. Fine in. I ain't show no mercy, I'm gon' show them boy what time it is. I pop out like I'm Samuel, I got time to kill. Haters thought I died, I survived. They don't know how I did it. Got it out the dust, straight to glory. They don't know how I feel. He's nice, but he don't show them skills how I show them skills. He ride, but he don't work the wheel how I work the wheel. Ooh, I got it made, circle tight, yeah, back and seal. Said they want my life, I ain't worried, I got Ray for real.
You on? How about Shema Shabbat to the brothers? How Shema Alathamba Shema Shah to the sisters? We are the ISUPK, established out of 1 West 125th Street, out of Harlem, New York. You know what I'm saying? I am your humble servant, priest and officer, Isaiah Allah. Okay, today's the history class. And today, unfortunately, our people, we're lost. We don't know what to do. We don't have any proper guidance. We don't have any caretakers who are watching over us. You know what I'm saying? All we have is our oppressor, okay, who has, freed us, right, after 100, so plus years, and same stuff is still going on. We're still trying to survive. We're still fighting just to, make it through the day. Things are so hard, just to pay our bills, just to get things done. You know what I'm saying? It could be a seemingly impossible task, right? Just to get, just to live. I'm not talking about, being a millionaire or a billionaire, or being a ruler of this nation. That would be nice. That's something that's reserved for, the esteemed, the highest, order of someone that's in a society, to have rulership, to have power, to have money, status and prestige. But that's not what I'm talking about here. I'm talking about just to survive. You know what I'm saying? Just to live. Just to get from one day to the next. You today is Monday, and you don't know how you're gonna pay your bill on Friday. Okay, because the check is coming in, right? But you gotta stretch it somehow. You don't have enough money to do what what you would like to do, what you need to do. Okay, you may be able to, buy some Pampers this week, do what maybe buy some food, or not the food that you want. You gotta make a sacrifice. Okay, then with inflation the way it is, with the economy the way it is, all the craziness is going on in the news. We're just trying to survive. Oh, Salaki, hey Halak, you with us?
Come, sir. Yahweh Shemi Hawashab Barakatah.
Yahweh Shemi Shabbat. Warrior, how you doing?
I'm Tawab, sir. How about yourself?
I'm Tawab, Most High in Christ.
Come.
Get if you could, Zechariah 5:1, Bible Kushah. Let us know when you got it.
Come.
All right, because right now our people are in desperate need of help. We are surely oppressed, and we are surely suppressed. I was watching a interview actually earlier today about Judge Joe Brown. He's done some incredible things to rise up in this kingdom, right? He's achieved success as a judge, as a actor, or in a film career. And he was saying that he was number one, or at the top of the ratings, on CBS for about 14, 15 years. right? And then Judge Judy came up, and then she's number one. He's coming up, you know what I mean? Steadily coming up behind her to get that number one spot on the ratings for daytime television. And they doing everything they can to put Judge Joe Brown down. You know what I'm saying? In the California market, one of the biggest markets, if not the biggest markets, they took his name completely out of the TV guide. There's people that they're looking at, what show to watch. They're calling him, they're saying, Judge, I don't see you on the TV guide. What's going on? Are you still on air? He's still on air. He's still climbing up in the ratings, but they're doing the best just to keep him down, right? But the same people are gonna say that you're free, you're equal. Say all you gotta do is pull up your bootstraps. All right. Hey, somebody's on the conference call.
Shalom on Christ.
Hey.
Check it in.
Hey, mighty man, Mawasar, what's going on with you? Shalom, bro. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
No sign of Christ. Yeah, you got something you wanna drop something on us? What's good?
I've been checking it out. Just checking it in.
No sign of Christ. Hey, anytime you want, anytime you get anybody on the line, just anytime you got a comment, come on through. All right. No sign of Christ. You know what I'm saying? Hey, how you got that verse?
Con out of one con.
Hey, Shalom, sister. Your house Shema Shah. All right. Sister, mighty now. All right. No sign of Christ. All right, well, come with that verse, if you could.
Con with con, sir. Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 1. Then I turned and lift up mine eyes and looked, and behold, a flying robe.
All right, let's keep going.
Come on, con. Verse 2. And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, I see a flying robe. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits. Verse 3.
Okay. All right, now, does anybody know what is a flying robe? Anybody online, on a conference, or in class, what is a flying robe? Or as it say in my in Creole, woule, right? All right, come on in, the mighty man. What's going on? The brave, right? Home of the brave. What's going on?
Oh, that would be the chariot.
The chariots. Excellent. Now, if you look at the root of that word, rule, or I should say roulette, that you will hear someone say Russian roulette, but it goes back to French, right? Where who used to have my people in captivity, right? Roulette, which means to turn or to spin, right? And they tell what do these devils call them? Saucers. Saucer is a circular object that spins and rotates in the air. So right now we're breaking down the history of flying saucers, UFOs, or as we call them here, IFOs, because we know what's going on. All right, let's go to the next verse, Brother Bashar.
Con, verse 3. Then said he unto me, this is the curse that goeth forth over the face of the whole earth. For everyone that stealeth shall be cut off, as on this side, according to it. And everyone that sweareth shall be cut off, as on that side, according to it.
Okay, let's go to fourth verse, final verse.
Come. Verse 4. I will bring it forth, saith the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth.
Right quick here. You know what I mean? He is the Most High, is the Lord of hosts. What does it mean to be a lord or a master of hosts. What does that mean?
Salaki,
Anyone online? All right, come on in.
if I may, the Lord.
What one? Okay. Now let's go to Halak. What you got? Let's see what
I
you
was
got.
gonna say the leader of an army.
Okay. It's what Marisol says. Excellent. Both are correct. He is a leader of the host. He's not the the praise director. Okay, he's not the choir adjuster. Okay, he's not the purple coordinator or the dance mentor. He's not, the hugger in chief who is all love. No, he is a Lord of hosts. Okay, he commands the armies. Okay, he is love, and he is also the other thing. Okay, so, but that's okay. He's a father. He is our Father who art in heaven. Okay, that's who he is, and your Father loves you. Okay, for many of us, most of us who have and know our fathers and have our fathers in our lives, they teach us what we need to learn, help us and rear us into adulthood. We know for a fact our Father loves us. Right now, our Father, in this case, who is in heaven, he loves you as well, more than you could ever know. Okay, it's just we're confused a lot of times. We don't understand his ways. Okay, he is a Lord of hosts, and as we see here in Exodus, the Lord is a man of war. Okay, so he's going to teach us what we need to know and learn to serve him. Okay, what we need to learn to grow. Okay, what we need to till the ground. Okay, cultivate plants, food. Okay, how do we raise our children so that they may continue to grow and keep things going, keep the show going, so to speak. But if we don't follow the ways of nature, follow the laws of the Lord, then we're gonna fall backwards. We're gonna regress instead of progress. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's go to let's keep going. After verse 4, let's keep going. Baba Kashab.
Kanawan Khan. And into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and shall consume it with the timber thereof, and the stones thereof.
Okay, so that's it on that. Pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Your Christian pastor, your imam, right, in the world, all these so-called faith leaders, okay, spiritual leaders, so on and so forth. They're leading us astray. Okay, they're lying to us. They're taking money from the government and teaching us things that we should not do. Okay, because the truth is, we all know what the so-called the UFOs are. Okay, now what the nations, the heathens, are doing is they're trying to deceive us. They're lying to us. They're saying that these UFOs are coming from different planets, different universes, or whatever. They're Martians, big-headed, big eyes, and little green men. But the truth is, it's been stated in the Bible many years ago, what UFOs actually are. They are the angels of the Most High Power. Yahweh is his name.
Right.
Okay, now, also we're now being told that there are mighty beings, angels, heavenly beings that in off-world, distances, that all day there's legions of angels, of servants of the Lord. All they do, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all they do one thing: chant the mighty name of the Lord. 24 hours a day, like the generals would say, like morning and night. Oh, they say Yahweh, Yahweh, praising His mighty name, and that is their purpose. That is why they're here. Okay, in this case, the UFOs, you know what I'm saying, the chariots, as we see in the Bible, the holy chariots, the flaming chariots, are nothing more than angels. Okay, they're not little green men or Mars. Okay, and all this crazy stuff. All right, now let's go to Proverbs. Not Proverbs. Go to Luke 6:31. Baba Kushah. Whoever got it, let us know.
Khan.
All right.
The book of Luke, chapter 6 and verse 31. And as ye would that men should do to you, do ye also to them likewise.
What does that mean? Who can break that down for us? Baba Kushah.
Salaki Adawan,
Come on in.
if I may. That means do unto others as you would have them to do unto you.
Excellent. Very good. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much, you know what I mean? That's pretty much it. You know, do unto others as you would like them to do unto you. Right? I was told something a little different when I was younger growing up. You know, I was raised, you know, treat others better than you treat yourself. All right, that's how I was taught. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we don't treat ourselves too good. You know, a lot of things we get caught doing and saying, and most very important, thinking. You know, we're thinking the most negative things about ourselves. Sometimes we think we're not good enough, we're not smart enough, we're not handsome enough, or a young lady may say she's not pretty enough. Okay, we don't feel like, you know, we have that value that is afforded to us. Okay, and we're here to let you know that you are more valuable than you could ever know. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. You got something?
Sir, I was just agreeing with you.
No sign Christ. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to John, 1 John 5:3. All right, 1 John 5:3. Let us know when you got it.
Khan.
All right. A lot of us, we think, you know what, man, I ain't even gonna lie. Sometimes me and my family, we watch Family Feud. You know what I'm saying? We got something me and my we got going on, a little inside joke. We call him the bald-headed white teeth guy. But in our language, we say tête calée d'un blanc. That means bald-headed, shiny tooth dude. Right? So, and what's going on? This you know, Steve Harvey, you know, it's a good show, it's funny and all that. And the thing is, he came out with a book, I believe it's called, you know, Think Like a Man, Act Like a Woman, something to that effect. Right? And Steve Harvey's been married 3 times. Right? I believe one of his marriages, he left his pregnant wife for it's some crazy stuff going on. This is Hollywood. Okay. So he's always telling, you know, in his books, you know, get a rich guy, you know, get a guy with status, you know, get a guy with a good job, you know what I mean? He's gonna take care of you, this and that, you know what I mean? Stick around with your husband, okay, until you can find a rich guy. Or stick around with your husband. That's your guy that you love or whatever. But you got the other guy who got the money. You know what I'm saying? Or the other guy who gives you the love. So it's all types of crazy stuff, going on in the Christian church. You know what I mean? So many times I'm talking to my loved ones and they're saying, oh, this guy did this or this girl did that. And first thing they want to tell you is leave, break up, divorce. Right? So lock it. We got that verse right quick.
Khan, sir. 1 John chapter 5 and verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments. And his commandments are not grievous.
What does grievous mean? Who could tell me what grievous means? Right? Because his commandments are not grievous. Anyone on the phone, on a conference call, you got, what does grievous mean? Right? So pretty much what's going on is, let's go up one verse. Go up one verse, Uncle Shah.
Khan. 1 John chapter 5 and verse 2. By this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and keep his commandments.
When we what?
By this we know that we love the children of God, when we love God and keep his commandments.
You mean when we, put $1,000 in the tithe box?
When we love God and keep his commandments.
Know what you mean? You know what I'm saying? When we donate that mansion, you know what I'm saying? Or when we get that G5 jet, how do we know?
When we love God and keep his commandments.
When we love God, right, or Yahweh in the Hebrew, when we love the Lord and keep his commandments, okay, that's how we love the Lord. All right, love is not a word, okay, it's not, it is a word, but you know what I'm saying, the definition of love is an action. It's something you do. It's not something you say. It's not something you think or you wish you could have done, right? Love is an action word, all right? You can't tell, you know what I mean? You can't tell Verizon, I love you. You ain't trying to hear that. You trying to hear ching ching. You trying to hear $2 rubbing together, okay? You ain't trying to hear none of that. You know what I'm saying? You don't go to an arcade and say, I love this game. I've been waiting for it to come out for a year. You go to the arcade and hug the box, right? You hug the arcade box, right? Ain't nothing gonna happen. You ain't gonna pay no. You gotta put a quarter in, okay? In life, just like chemicals, what have you? There's a reaction. Things have a reaction. Okay, you know for sure there's a reaction you get when that's love. Like, oh, that's love right there. I feel that. I feel that, brother. That's love. Hey, sister, I feel that's love. You know when you're getting love. And you know when you're getting fluff. Okay, a whole bunch of junk, whole bunch of what's it called? Jabberwocky, jaw jacking, lip smacking. Nonsense. What is it? Wolf tickets? People lying to you. Okay. At a certain point, let's say a woman is 35 years old. At a certain point, a woman knows when a man is trying to hit it. She knows. She can feel it. She's in the club with her friends. She's celebrating whatever, her graduation. She's in there having a good time. She know when a guy walk up to her she know by the look in his eye, man. She know what that man wants. Okay, we are bred, or you know what I'm saying, we know at a young age, you know, certain things, right? We know not to cross that street, you know what I'm saying, in the middle of traffic. We know not to play and you know, don't go on the highway. You know what I mean? We know a lot of things we just know. You don't put your hand over fire, but somehow going to the Christian church for hundreds of years, we don't know that we should love our brother first. We don't know that our Father, the living spirit, the most high, you know, power of the whole universe. We don't know that the most high, ancient of days, is a, you know, and the Christ, the King, is a black man from the tribe of Judah.
Right.
We don't even consider this. Okay, this is how lost we are. All right, we don't even, you know. All right, let's go to the next verse, Baba Kashar.
Come, 1 John chapter 5 and verse 4.
Let's go to verse 5, Salaki.
Come, verse 5. Who is he that overcometh the world? But he that believeth that Yahushua is the Son of Yahweh.
Okay. All right. Let's go to Romans 9. Romans 9 and 4. Baba Kashar.
Come. The
Because
book
we're
of
being
Romans.
led astray. You know what I'm saying? We're being led astray right now. We don't know who we are. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what to do. We don't even know who to do. Good night. I saw a story this last night. Brother named Sean Gale. Right? He's a legendary you know, football player from Chicago, from the 86 Bears. It's like, man, people just go crazy over this guy and his feats and the way he plays, and you know what I mean, his character. People love this guy. And it turns out, you know, he's not you know, he's not in the truth or nothing. But this guy, he practices his rights to bear arms, so to speak. I'll put it a different way. He's got 20 girlfriends. Okay, so he practices right. His God-given right. So he made a mistake of choosing the wrong woman. You know what I'm saying? The number 19 of you know, on his women and whatnot, he got a list on his computer, and he dealt with a young lady, and he didn't do his research. So she got arrested several times for stalking her ex-husband, boyfriend, and she even had I think it was a sergeant of the Chicago police. He relocated. He moved out of the state and moved all his kids and his family just to avoid this woman. Her name was Maria. Right? So she was his secretary, and he started kicking in with her, and before you know it, he's sleeping with this woman, an Edomite, right? He's a brother. Okay. And she knows dude got 20 women because she's his secretary, and she sent letters to these women and whatnot. But as a point came, you know, his number one, his main shorty, was having his baby. And in her heart, she just couldn't stand it. She just got so jealous and obsessive. Eventually, she went after this woman, shot her, and killed the woman. Salaki. He unalived this woman and her unborn child. You know what I'm saying? So it's important to choose the right person. Okay, this guy, he's got money, fame, success. He's a legendary footballer. But one decision, he had 20 women, and he's seen them consistently for over like 10 years. Well, he added one woman to his life, and this person, this demon, destroyed this man's life. Okay, I got that verse, Salakia.
Come on, sir. The book of Romans, chapter 9 and verse 4. Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the law, and the service of Yahweh, and the promises.
And the promises. Okay. Israelites. At the very beginning, you look at it, who are Israelites? To whom pertaineth the adoption, and the glory, and the covenants, and the giving of the Lord, the law, service to the Most High. Okay, it is an honor, it is a privilege to be called, to be chosen to serve the Lord. Okay, and that distinction and privilege is given only to the Israelites. Okay, and it's very clearly stated here in many places in the Bible, right? It's just we're not told. You know, these things are hidden in plain sight, plain view. Okay, all right. Let's go to verse 5, Bashar.
Khan, verse 5. Whose are the fathers, and of whom, as concerning the flesh, Christ came, who is over all, God bless forever. Amen.
Forever. Okay, and when the punishment comes, right, you don't understand how much the Lord loves you. The Lord loves you. Say it again, the Lord loves you. It's hard. It seems impossible. It seems like it's a crazy dream or a nightmare. Things are so difficult. It just doesn't make any sense. But once you come to realize how to manage, how to deal with life, overcome the adversities, the challenges, and the troubles, you come into the knowledge of yourself, of who you are. There's nothing you can't do. The Lord, with the Lord with you, there is no height that you cannot achieve, no goal you cannot obtain. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Living righteously is not hard, it's not impossible, it's not grievous. You understand? All right, let's go to Matthew 1 and 21. All right, let's know when you got it, right? Because, you know, people don't understand what we do here at the ISUPK. You know, we are charged, you know what I'm saying? We are blessed and given the honor to serve the Lord. Our duty is to bring people in, okay? Serve the Lord, all right? We don't do, now you look at this churches, religions out there that will tell you to walk barefoot on a hot coal. They'll tell you to do crazy things, right? And when you hurt yourself, well, first of all, they're gonna make you sign an agreement so that when you do hurt yourself, you can't sue them. Okay, and if you do happen to die, they can collect your savings and all that. So you know what I'm saying? They make sure to get that out the way. You know, but they don't tell us who we are. Okay, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are the Israelites. You are the chosen people of the Lord. You are the people of the book.
Right.
Okay. In Mexico, it was discovered an ancient artifact called the Decalogue. All right, I think in Spanish, Los Decalogue. It's pretty much the 10 recreation, right, of the 10 commandments, the tablets, all right, that was handed down to prophet, high priest Moses, right? So, and this was these are found in many places in so-called Indian villages, cities, lost cultures. Okay, how Indians or Native Americans were found and discovered to be speaking Hebrew. Okay, in many parts of in Mexico, right? So on, right? All over the world, there are artifacts. There's proof showing that we are the Hebrews. We are the Israelites of antiquity, of the Bible. But the thing is, our oppressor does not want us to find out. He doesn't want you to know. Okay, because he knows. And the thing is, what, hundreds or thousands of years ago, when the Art of War was written, okay, one of the main ways to win a fight, to win a battle, to win a war, first of all, you must know who you are. That is number one. Okay. Second, you must have the advantage of the field. Okay. High ground pretty much always wins, right? If you look at briefings from the Air Force, they're gonna say, and every time when they won a battle, we maintain air superiority. Air superiority. There's a meaning to that. So whoever has high ground, they can see what the person at lower ground cannot see. They have a vantage point, they have ability, and they also have gravity on their side. If I'm standing at a high point and I'm holding a hammer, you come near me, I'll swing it down. Forget about it. You're going to be off balance. You're going to be going up, but I'm going down and smashing into you. So first, you must know who you are. Second, you must have the advantage of terrain, high ground. Third, for us, is number one, but for them, it's the third. Is they call it the sovereign. The sovereign, which means whoever the wind is for, or whoever the fate is for. But we say, if the Lord is with you. Okay, if the Lord is with you, listen, that's it. It don't matter who got the high ground. It don't matter none of that. If the Lord is with you, you could be Samson and slay an entire platoon or battalion or fleet all by yourself, without even having professional tools, just a jawbone of an axe.
Right.
Okay. All right. Got that verse?
Come on. The book
Right.
of Matthew, chapter 1 and verse 21. And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Yahushua, and he shall save his people from their
Who?
sins.
He shall save who?
And he shall save his people.
You mean everybody, every people?
His people.
But don't we all bleed red?
He shall save his people.
He shall save his people. Okay. The Israelites. We just read earlier, the Israelites are given the law, are chosen to serve the Lord. His people. Okay. Let's go to the next verse, Bokasha.
Come on. Verse 22. Now all this was done that it might be fulfilled, which was spoken of the Lord by the prophet, saying, Behold, a virgin shall be with child, and shall
All right,
bring.
that's it on that. So
Come.
pretty much, you know what I'm saying? Glory, victory, heaven, you know what I'm saying? The pretty much salvation is of the Jews. Okay,
Right.
the blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. Okay, now we have, and they don't even tell you your tribe. Okay, they just say Judaism or they say Jew. They won't say Benjamin, but they'll call themselves. It's funny how these devils do it, man. They'll call themselves after the tribes, but they won't distinguish the tribes. It's just one big everything. Everybody is everything. It's, you know what I mean? This one guy is gonna call himself Benjamin, okay, or another guy will call his daughter Manasseh or Manashavitz. They're gonna call themselves after Manasseh. All right, but they won't say the tribe of Manasseh, the tribe of Benjamin. They'll say what is it? Shavit Levi. All right. That's how they say. Oh, there's a place called Levittown in New York City, the town of Levites. Right? They'll just put the name. I know a guy known, his name is Levin. Levin. So they'll call themselves after the tribes, but they don't distinguish and acknowledge the tribe. The tribe of Judah, where the king, you know what I'm saying, Christ hails from. The scepter will not leave. Right? So the king is of Judah. Right? And we got Benjamin. Right? Many incredible warriors from Benjamin. We got Levi. People know Moses and whatnot. We got Joshua or what Ephraim. What Joshua was Ephraimite, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, right? The high priest, right? We got what Naphtali. Okay, we got Asher. We got 12 tribes that we can, you know what I mean, appreciate. We can,
Right.
You know what I mean? And, you know, coming to my party, we got 12 stations we could jam to. You know what I mean? We go in our nation, we got 12 different types of beautiful women. Oh my God. Woo, I got pause. I'm meant to take a break. I gotta breathe for a moment. Our women are the most beautiful women on planet Earth. I gotta say it again, but I don't think you heard me. Okay, we love our women. We put our lives on the line for our women. Okay, it's 12 different tribes. You could get light-skinned woman. You could get a hazel, light eyes. You get a dark eyes woman. Get a tall woman. You get a short. Whatever you like. Okay, this one that speaks Spanish. Ay, papi, como es? They'll talk to you. Okay, this woman I would speak Portuguese. I remember when I was younger, you know, talking to shorty, and she was like, ay, carajo. She's Spanish. Listen, there's so many varieties, there's so many options, there's so many ways to serve the Lord. Okay, we are free. We are freer than free. Because we know this fight we fight for our lives, we fight for our laws.
That's right.
Okay, because under commanding General Yohana, okay, we serve Christ, Yahushua in the Bible, in the Hebrew. Okay, the thing is, our pastors, our imams, our spiritual leaders, they're leading us into a wicked place. They're leading us into a burning building. So you're gonna tell me Martin Luther King, he didn't know what he know what he's doing. Okay, and you know, growing up, we all, you know, look up to him and we want to be like these so-called civil rights leaders and everything. But the truth is, you know what I mean, they led our people into a burning building. And it's our job, right, to get them out. We out here, hey, you got the left, hey, I don't want, he's telling me this, he's telling me that. You got the right, make sure you get the back of the building. Okay, you got the blankets, someone's got the water. Okay, you got the first aid kit. The other person, he got the fire hydrants, he got the truck, you know what I mean? He got the extinguishers. There's a plan in force. There's things going on that we don't even know about. Okay, the Lord is making this, you know, his angels are moving. They're behind the scenes, and you better make your election sure. Okay, because we out here trying to save your life. I'm out here banging on the door. I'm knocking on the window. Like, yo, hey, you got smoke coming out, man. Your house is burning. Okay, your son is your son. Your daughter is your daughter. That man that you kick out the house, he is your protection. That is your guard dog. Okay, he may be big, dumb, and slow and won't change his habits, but that man will die for you. Don't kick him out the house. Okay, just because you're getting some money from the government, you're getting some, you know what I mean, whatever it is, they're helping you out. You got to be wise in your ways. You don't kick that man out. Just like you don't kick your son out the house. You don't kick your daughter out the house. Okay, for every little thing. Okay. Now, how many times you gonna walk into that chapel and say, "Till death do us part"? I'm looking at you, Steve Harvey. I'm looking at you, Steve. Okay, Steve Harvey. I'm looking at you. Who else who got married 3, 4, 5 times? And you're gonna tell me you're a relationship expert? What? And now, man, see, the thing is, like I said, I watched the show. Me and my family, we enjoy the show. And it's sad. You're looking at a brother who's going on his 4th marriage. His woman about to leave him again. Okay, now he talking about getting a whole bunch of money and raise your status, pay for your woman. Okay. But in this case, his wife is leaving him for the bodyguard. Okay. He's the boss, and she's leaving the boss for the worker bee. So there's something he's doing wrong. That's his 3rd marriage. So he went up into the chapel and said, "I do till death do us part." Ain't none of his women dead that I know of. He ain't dead. He ain't come back to life. Right? So these people are liars. Why are you going to take the vow if you don't even honor it? You don't even cherish it. Okay, so rock you.
Come on.
Let's go to Matthew 10 and 28, Baba Kashar.
Come on, sir.
All right.
Come on, sir. The book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Good night. So while we over here trying to fear Mr. Oppressor, we try to fear the boss. Okay, Mr. Arab man, you gonna fear Mr. Korean man who owns that shop. Okay, you want to get a job, you want to get a discount, you want to buy your hair products for, for a few dollars less. All right, you fear he's gonna kick you out the store and you can't buy your products that you need for your family, for your children, your young daughter. You gotta buy hair products. Okay, we fear all these people. We fear that police officer. You put your hand on the wheel and you see shaking and all that. You know what I mean? We put that police officer in duty. We gave him our tax dollars pay their salaries. Okay, and we sit here in fear of the heathens that rule over us. Okay. Meanwhile, the Most High, who created the game, okay, we over here try to play the game. We try to reinvent the game, but we ain't playing. We ain't trying to learn the rules. I'm the first thing I got when I got my Sega Genesis. I was a little kid. I went to the manual. I'm looking at the book. I'm looking at the rules. I'm looking at A, B, A, C, A. I'm looking at the cheat codes. How do I play this game? How do I win? That's what we're here to show you, but we don't even know. We reject the medicine. We try to fight the one who's trying to save us.
Right.
And that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? Let's read that one more time. Salak.
Come on, sir. And fear not them which kill the body, but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both soul and body in hell.
Oh my goodness. See, we think life is a joke. Life ain't no game. It ain't no joke, although we do laugh and we find time to enjoy ourselves. But life is real, man. It's tough. Yeah. I remember when I was 12 years old, I used to think about ways I could die. I'm in Brooklyn. in the 90s. I mean, I could cross the street and die. If I talk to this guy's girl, I could die. There's many ways. I mean, that's how it was growing. That's just me, right? Life is serious. And you could die from, or you could pass away. Salakia, right? We got new YouTube rules. So we could pass away. We could fall at any moment, right? We could lose our treasure. We could lose what's most important to us at any moment. Every day I'm going to school, I could get jumped. I'm not stupid. I know I could get jumped. I know this girl could say what I did. You know what I mean? She could go tell her man what I did. You know what I mean? Anything could happen growing up. Not just in Brooklyn, in Atlanta, West Side, but Hollywood Drive, right? What is, you know what I'm saying? Vallejo, California, right? Right next to Carolina Street. You know where it gets down. Okay, you could be in the Central Valley. It could be Detroit. It could be Little Haiti in Hawaii. It could be anywhere, right? We just to get, man, I remember one time, true story. I'm in high school, and you got to get through the line to get to school. Cops searching you. You got the wine, searching your backpack, all that stuff. They search in your shoes. It's a real search. Open your mouth under your tongue. Nietas, Latin kings, pull out the razor quick, real quick. They call it the kiss. Right? Just pull it out underneath the tongue. $1.50, cut your face. Right? So I'm going to school, Bushwick, Brooklyn, New York. I'm in there. I passed the guard. I passed the check. I remember I had my ice blue, what was it, Jordans or Nikes. I remember that. I'm going in. I'm passing the auditorium, and there was a fight going on. Everybody's like, yo, what up, yo? It's New York. Yo, you seen that? Yo, you rocked them, kid. You rocked them. So I'm walking by. I'm looking. It's a crowd. It's a whole bunch of people. I look at the floor, and there's a pool of blood. I'm probably 14, 15 at this time, 1998, 97. Now I'm looking at the blood. I'm like, oh, like, yo, I ain't never seen nothing like that before. And I'm looking, the crowd's breaking through. Cops are coming in. People are jumping. It was a blood versus a Crip. And I use those words lightly because Bloods and Crips are from Cali. But they had this other crew. They came through. He tried to recruit me. LTS is the set of the crew. The set was LTS. LMS, Salakia, last man standing. He want to put me in a gang. I'm looking at this guy. I'm way smarter than this dude. I'm looking at him. He's talking to me. I give him money from time to time. And like $5, $10, he reads up with his drugs. But this guy want to invite me to his gang, right? But the point is, in our lives, we see so much destruction, so much chaos. I've seen. Listen, just try to get from 5 years old to 10. It's a battle. It's a war. You got to fight the freaking roaches inside of your Cheerios box, okay? Because that's what's going on. We are oppressed, okay? Well, we don't even know it. We think it's cool. Okay, we pay our taxes. We got a job. We do this and this and that. But as we know, and thanks to the Most High opening our eyes, okay, we have, a lot of ways to go. Okay, the truth is, black brothers and sisters, we are not free. Okay, but however, we are free to choose and take action. All right, to serve the Lord. That one day, as we learn about the chariots, called UFOs and whatnot, Christ the King will come back one day, break through the clouds, and render judgment upon the sinful kingdom. Okay, the ways what these people have been doing. So let's go to the next verse, Baba Kashar.
Khan, verse 29. Are not two sparrows go for a farthing.
Let's go to 30. Salaki, 30.
Come on, sir. Salakia. Verse 30. But the very hairs of your head are numbered.
The very hairs of your head. Listen. Have no fear. I'm not okay. Let me put it a different way. It's sometimes people don't understand what I mean, but I feel the emotion of fear, but I fight it. It's not saying you don't have it or you don't get nervous, you don't get cold feet, but even with cold feet, you march in that mother. You step on it, you walk until that foot becomes hot. Okay, you make your election sure. Okay, it's not like you're not afraid. I mean, one time I walk up to this girl. I was so scared. I'm telling you stuff I can't. People don't talk about. People don't reveal. But the truth is, we have fear. But a courageous man, a courageous woman, we are people who fight our fears. We overcome our fears. I'm shaking. This woman is so fine. I'm thinking, Lord Almighty. But I'm like, I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna let this one go. I'm talking to her. Before you know it, I got a number. Okay, you know what I'm saying? You don't know what could happen. This one time, I didn't think I could get a job. This one particular job, I didn't think I could get it. Right? But I did it anyway. And 1 week later, they called me, right, to work in stocks and whatnot. Okay, you don't know. Have faith in the Lord. Have faith in yourself. The Lord will make you more valuable than gold. Okay, if you choose to be so. All right. I don't say this much, but I read hundreds of books. I've lost hundreds of pounds. All right. Is it me? I didn't do it. It's the Most High. Okay. And now, man, listen, do not give up. Never give up. In the famous speech by Devil Churchill, we all know he's a devil. He's not with us, but we use lessons that devils teach themselves that we can learn. Right? This is how chauffeurs, like it was to be a chauffeur or a certain serviceman in certain fields. Devils will not. They don't like it. You be a barber, like one barber in Atlanta who came from Black Wall Street. He was a slave. He was born a slave. His name is Mr. Pierce. He was born a slave, but he died a millionaire. Right? He had a barber shop. He's cutting devil's hair, and they're talking amongst themselves, and he's learning about life, about business. And there's another guy, brother, he's a chauffeur, and when they're talking, he's listening, he's paying attention. All right, he's writing down notes. You see the movie The Banker? That's how we learn. When they talk amongst themselves, they don't want us to hear, but little pieces come out, and then we learn, and we overcome. Yeah, the game is rigged. Yeah, we're oppressed. I don't mean we can't win. We can still win. Okay, right. When the Lord is with you, He will present forth to you a table full of food in the presence of your enemies.
Come.
Now here we are, knee deep in the belly of the beast, and we out here chilling. Okay, I mean it ain't easy. We out here. We tell the oppressor he is a devil in his own kingdom. Right. We go home that night and eat a warm meal. Isn't that the Most High? Isn't that a blessing? You know what they would do to us 30 years ago, 50 years ago, 60 years ago? You go to the wrong town. You go to work. You work hard. You're not guaranteed to get that paycheck. Well, what are you going to do? You're going to get a lawyer against the oppressor? Listen, it's the game is rigged. We are oppressed, but we're not complaining. Not complaining, not crying. I'm not gonna ask Mr. Oppressor, please take it easy on me. Please be nice, Mr. Oppressor. Okay, just when you swing your whip, don't put your back into it. Okay. If you give me a job, okay, I understand it's minimum wage, but just let me be able to pay my. Let me watch my CNN. Let me watch my sports hour. We always try, but not here. We don't ask for we tell you do your worst. Come what may. The Lord is with me. You will fall. Okay. The Lord is with me. You shoot your no, we kidding. You got new rules now. You assault me, or you will fall to the ground. Okay, because that's the mighty power that we serve. Okay, let's keep reading on that. Salah 30.
Colonel Khan, the book of Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 30. For the very hairs of your head are all numbered.
Keep going.
Fear ye not, therefore. Ye are of more value than many sparrows.
Ye are of more value than many sparrows. Okay, so what I want trying to instill upon you, my people, my brothers, my sisters, fear not. Okay, the Lord is with you. You are with the Lord. You serve him. You do as you know what I mean. You are commanded to do. The men above us. Okay, we follow as it is our tradition. The Lord is with you. He knows every hair, okay, every gray hair. He knows every particle, every cell. Okay, have no fear. You're in a highway. You're doing 60, 70, 80. You feel nervous. You feel scared. The car is shaking. The wind is blowing. It's snowing or it's raining. You feel a little nervous. Have no fear. Just like when Christ, Yahushua, was in the midst of the storm, stood still. His people are, a little nervous. See what's going on in the water. The boat is shaking. They're on a boat in the middle of nowhere in the ocean. You're feeling scared. It might be even dark, and you can't see anything. You're wobbling. You get a little nervous. With a deep breath, bethink thyself, as the Lord tells you. Remember who you are. Remember what you are. Remember your power. Lord says, my name is my name. Okay, in other words, right? Know that the Lord is the Lord. First and foremost, know that he is your Lord. Not everybody's Lord. Okay, like I know someone who owns a mansion. You call me in sometimes. Hey, come hang out. We'll watch some TV. Whatever. That's me. And I'm going there. Ain't nobody else going there. He ain't opening the gate. Okay, when we got that incredible special event, give a hand to UPK, right? ISUPK. Okay, when we got that very special event, right? It was last time I was there. It was Marcus Garvey Park in Harlem, New York. We got the cookout, brothers and sisters coming in from all over the world. You know what I mean? United Kingdom, wherever, everywhere. Okay, people coming in together in fellowship. But a Hamite, little big-eyed Hamite, he's so sad, he's so cute. You ain't coming in here. I mean, that's all right. You okay? Go eat somewhere else. No offense, but that is the law. Okay? Blacks, Hispanics, Native Americans. We all coming together, eat, drink, be merry, have a great time. Okay? There's not one time has there been a fight at a UPK event. Thousands of people together in one place, and no police is called. Have you ever heard that before? Just the other day, everybody paid to go inside of a concert and watch a rapper, but somehow somebody got hit in the face with a water bottle. How that happened, right? They all come together, have fun, and they're high. They're high on drugs. They're high. They're drunk. They're lit. They're toasted. What else could you want? But that's not enough. People think money is going to cure your problems, or having that girl of your dreams or that guy of your dreams, the ladies, having that car you wanted, that mansion. That's not gonna fix your problems. Okay, you're still gonna have to overcome the demons.
That's right.
You're just gonna have to overcome them while being rich, right? That's not, I was looking at Robin Williams, rich guy. He's successful. He's happy. Everybody loves him. Grew up watching his movies, right? But inside, guy was like, man, he's troubled. His soul is aching. He's burning. He doesn't, and he's on drugs. It's gotten so bad that he took his own life. Okay? He had money. He had fame. He had awards. People loved him. Okay? He could get any girl in the world if he wanted to. I don't think he liked women, but he could do that. So we over here try to complain and cry. We want to be the next superstar. We want to be American Idol. But what you should be, first and foremost, is a servant. Be a good brother, a good sister. Love your father. Love your Lord. Keep his commandments.
Con.
Okay. All right, let's keep going. Baba Kushal.
Con, sir. Verse 32. Whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father, which is in heaven.
Keep going.
Con. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father, which is
in heaven. Absolutely.
Salaki.
Absolutely. Very good. Now, you can't just say, you love the Lord and deny him. Okay? He will deny you. Okay? You got to be serious about this. All right? You got to think about things as, all right. For example, I remember when I was first learning to drive, my instructor told me, put on your turning signals even when no one's behind you, no one's in front of you. Now, this is a meaning to that. You really think about it and reflect on it. And no one's there, no one see you, but you still have that habit.
Right.
Okay. I know growing up, man, I mean, the first thing I did when I got my apartment, I think I got some beer, put it in my fridge. I got some, got some wine, and I got a whole bunch of ice cream. I'm a man. I got my own place. I do what I want. Okay. Next, I got to find a shorty to bring to the crib. Right? You're free. You do what you want. Mommy is not here. Daddy is not here. Your uncle, whoever is who's in charge of you, grandma. Okay, you can do what you want. You're free. Okay, no one can tell me what to do. Right? That's how we feel in the world sometimes. Okay, you feel like you're free. No one can see you, what you're doing in the bathroom. No one knows what you're doing in the club. Okay, no one knows your secrets. You feel like you feel the biggest thing for a loose woman. Okay, we gotta use different words now, 2023. But a woman who is promiscuous. The worst thing for a promiscuous or freaky loose woman, a hoe, the worst thing for her is knowledge, information. Okay, that hoe who you banging on the side or whatever, that freaking leak, the worst thing, her nightmare is being discovered. She don't mind being a hoe. She don't mind being freaky, but keep it on the down low. That's the worst thing. A woman, like, man, every time I'm, if you would have, in the world, doing things we shouldn't be doing with a married woman, you doing whatever, she say, don't tell nobody. Don't tell. That's the first thing she say. Don't tell nobody. Don't let nobody know. She got this. She got whatever she got going on. This and this and that. She'll say, please be discreet. Right. The worst thing that the sinner fears is the light. Okay, it must be dark. I remember when I'm in the world, man. I'm looking, I'm plotting, I'm scheming. What am I gonna do? In New York, well, probably everywhere, every hood. But those who know, what I'm saying, you walk the streets at night, you're going to clubs, you're going to bars. All right. When you talk to you see my partner I ain't seen in a minute, what's the first thing what he tells me, and what the first thing I tell him, yo, where the hoes at? Am I lying? Right? They out here, they're like roaches creeping and crawling in the shadows. You gotta find them. When the light comes on, they run. That's how I used to be. That's how you used to be. We all have memories and things that we've done that we're not proud of, and we work hard to overcome, right? But the truth is, Lord knows everything. Sooner you believe that, sooner you get with that, and you're okay with it, the sooner you'll get stronger. Okay, you start fighting your demons, your urges, your vices. It's things you want to do, but I shouldn't do that. It ain't worth it.
Right.
It'll be maybe 10 minutes of pleasure, but you'll feel so guilty afterwards. You'll be able to look at yourself in the mirror. You won't be able to talk to your grandkids, your kids, your daughter, whoever, because you know what you just did is an example of what you should not do. Okay, you know what you just did is something you teach people not to do. And here you are being a hypocrite doing it. But if you knew in your heart and you believe that the Lord sees it, okay, that's fear. That's respect. Okay, you respect the Lord showing some damn fear.
Right.
And I know what he can do to me, what he can do to my family members, my loved ones. Okay, if I sin, if I do this act that I should not do. You remember that, you keep that in your mind, okay, and that'll help you in the day of evil, the day of wickedness. When the temptation is so strong, you're sweating, you don't know what to do, you don't know who to call. But you should know, be very confident that the Lord is with you. With that fact alone, you can overcome all things. Okay, and we've been there. Okay, it's very important to know that we have been there. Many of us have suffered just like you have suffered, some of us even more. Okay, we can pass on that knowledge. Now, what would you do if you knew today, right now, all your knowledge, your experiences, okay, your memories, and you had this experience, this power that you have right now 10 years ago, 20 years ago? What would you have done? What kind of life would you have had, knowing you've just been through you've been through it? You got that experience. Okay, you got that wisdom. Okay, things will be much more different. Okay, but you gotta remember, you're here right now. The best time to get started is right now. Okay, you don't want to be at a point in your life where you're full of regrets. and you're vengeful, you're angry, you're bitter, you don't know what to do. Therapy ain't helping. Alcohol ain't helping. It may help for a few days, for a little while, but in drugs, you learn don't help. Okay, but when the time comes, you're gonna be sober again. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. Is somebody on the line? Hey, how about Shimmy Shepard? The mighty man, Atlanta Brave. What's going on with you? How you doing, man? It'll do till Tawab gets here. Both sides in Christ. I can't complain. Tawab. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come, most high in Christ. You know what I'm saying? Look, man. I remember, our culture. Man, listen. Till this day, I've been in school for 8 years. Until this day, I'm still afraid of my Adawan. And let me tell you what I mean. When I'm in New York, I feel a sense of reverence. Not just New York, but everywhere, wherever I'm at, whatever. It's all, the spirit of the ISUPK is so strong. Listen, I can't follow weak people. Even when I was a kid, that's just how I am. I could feel it. I could sense it. The brothers above me, my Adawamian, the men above me are heroes. That's how I see them. That's how they are. Okay, doing incredible things. I've seen people who overcome speech impediments. You know how hard that is? I know a brother who used to stutter. Now he speaks clear, right? Got him, raised up in rank. He did his thing. He's doing his thing. It's people who had terrible relationships time and time again, but now they learn, they overcome that challenge. This is a very serious thing. It's a very real thing. Okay, the spirit that lives here is the spirit of the Father. Okay, I'm in these points, there's things I won't go into right now, but you know what I'm saying? There's points where you're in a bad place in life. It's so hard, but the brotherhood, this sister was depressed, going through hard times, and we got the sisterhood for them. We got events for the kids. Don't underestimate what's going on here. Don't take lightly this gift the Lord has given you, okay, to serve the Lord, right? Because it's real. It is major. It's kings, princes, people of high status and order in life who wish they can be in your position. How is that, you say? You're crazy. Get out of here. Okay. Now, how many rich millionaires, billionaires, oppressors, Asians, every heathen on earth is wearing baggy pants, turning the hat backwards. You got that little Yankee hat to the side. You know what I mean? You're trying to be cool. You're trying to be you. You're trying to speak like you. I'm seeing oppressors, young Karens with the little eyelashes. What? That's your style. That's your coat. That's what we brought out. We made cool. Every rich guy wants to act like a broke dude from the projects. Why is that? There's this movie. This guy, what was it? Anyway, it's a white dude who's trying to act like he's black. And he's rapping and he lives in LA. So pretty much every heathen out there, every oppressor wants to be you. They want to sing like you. They want to dance like you. They want to play ball like you. Man, growing up, ain't nobody's doing crossovers. You know what I'm talking about. Ain't nobody doing no crossovers. Allen Iverson get on there. He got you stepping. Everybody wanted to do crossovers on a basketball court. Everybody want to do the little Heisman, little pose. Everybody want to be like they cool. You want to act cool. You want to rap. You want to sing. Everybody is R&B now. Everybody got soul. You think about that? Everybody wants to be like you, but we ain't got nothing. So you got to realize there's something deeper going on. You know, even listen. I remember I'm watching a commercial, and the eater might come up and says, "What's good, everybody? What's good, ladies and gentlemen? What's good? What's really good? What? This guy's making $300,000 a year. He talk like my nigga from my homie from the block. It don't make no sense, you know, unless you know the truth. Okay, we are the chosen. That's why even in all of our suffering, in our time of need, everybody wants to be like us, right? And we're here to tell you, you are the chosen people of the Bible. You are the Hebrew Israelite, the true Israelites. We are the actual Christians, right? They use a name and they forsake the game. And that's a damn shame. All right, now let's keep going. It's a lot.
Come on, sir. Verse 34. Think not that I am come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
But a sword. Okay? Everybody thinking stuff is sweet. Life is a game. It's a joke. I remember I was watching a story. I watched a lot of stories, so in this one story is a young Edomite woman talking about her parents, how they gave her a chance. They said, you can be what you want. You can be free. You can be free to experience life and all its ups and downs and its peaks and curves and valleys. You can be whatever you like, young Carol. You can find love. Be free to learn who you are. And by the time she's 35, 200 guys she's had made love or had sex with 200 men. And by the time she's ready to get married, her head is messed up. She getting ready to go on her second marriage. Right? See, you don't have to go. I wish one of my biggest regrets in life is that I didn't join the truth sooner. Okay, the best thing that happened to me is joining the truth, finding out who I am, finding out how to live. And I look at it, it's clear in my eye. It's so clear. All the mistakes I made, what I did wrong. Okay, what can I do better to, improve, to serve the Lord, to serve my people, my brothers, my sisters, in the way that I'm supposed to, in my highest capacity, right? And that's why I thank the Lord for the truth, because without that, now, everybody's talking about God is all love, and we spoke about earlier how the Lord is the commander of the host. Okay, he controls armies. He ain't coming here for peace. Christ is coming here for war, right? Why? That doesn't make any sense. Isn't he Christ? Isn't he the one who walks in waters? Isn't he the one who kisses babies? But don't get things confused. Don't misconfuse the words. Don't misunderstand the words of the prophets. Okay? You can't tell me he can see all the violence, hundreds, thousands of years of our people, our blood running red on the streets, the tears of our women, our kids, our people, devastated, not even a memory of a memory. Things are so bad that somebody else is trying to say he's me. And I believe him. Right? The ish man. Things are so, but the thing is, have faith. Never give up. Keep persisting. Okay? Exceptionalism. That is what we walk. That is how we act. And that is what we teach in our action. Okay, with that, that's a class of priest and officer, Napash Kaya. Clap it up.
This is the Irish Case security announcement. Where the Irish Case started on 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister come to the school, they'll live for 6 months. They're here to be saluted only. They're here to set themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 to 10. My Ishra, that means 10 in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund. Prayer offer for priest not mandatory. Whatever amount you like to give. The next whole code case is going to be the Day of Atonement. It's going to be on the 10th day of the 7th month. Sunday, September 24th, sundown. I'll come out walking and check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in school, style, wear all black, boot, shirt, pant, headband, and scarf, but they get one curse to the teacher. Israel, Almighty. Almighty Shabbat. Almighty. The Rock. Y'all about to me out shout for the third.
How about you, Shabbat?
Well, I'll just say in Hebrew, may the Most High, the name of Christ, bless you. Y'all know, top me hands down. We're going to say one curse salute to the sister online. Ben Israel, Almighty Shabbat, Almighty, the Rock, Yahweh Shema El Dab Hashem Yahushua. Well, I just said to the sister online, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. Y'all know, top me hands down, class in this.
I got you.
For so long you've been sighing and crying, begging for justice, and here the Lord is bringing you justice right here to your streets.
City eyes.